It is wild from one end of central Alabama to the other. The farther north you go, the stormier it is. Taylor, we've been watching these storms up in North Alabama. They're dropping a lot of hail so far.
Yeah, we've seen hail over 1 inch, in some cases almost golf ball size with some of these severe thunderstorm warnings.
And the one that's in Cullman County right now is probably the most intense one that we see. Wow. And look at that view. There's also potentially some high wind involved in this around Berlin and Holly Pond, and that is moving into Blount County very soon. The danger has passed right here at Cullman Regional Medical Center on the north side of Cullman. That storm is moving away from our vantage point, and there it is right there on Highway 278. Now, if you've been around this part of Cullman County very long, you may call that Unity. You may also know it as the area where Rakestraw's Texaco used to be, right off of 278. That's the spot where the large hail would be. That's tracking right toward the south side of Holly Pond, so very large hail, potentially bigger than a golf ball, possible here just north of Duck River in the Walter community, and then right through the city of Holly Pond and then over into Blount County. Now, the farther north you go up here toward Brookland and then toward, say, the four-way stop up here on the northeast side of Bayleton, there might be some small hail within a few of these downpours, but that is the more intense one at the moment, and it's ultimately going to track toward Blountsville. This thing's moving fast, too. The core moving to the southeast at about 50 miles per hour. That's going to put it over here around Susanmore and Hendricks at about 7 o'clock. So 15, 20 minutes away from that area. Rainbow Crossing about 6:56. The Royal Community around 6:59. Other severe thunderstorm warnings include Cherokee and Etowah, and then a whole lot more of them up in the Tennessee Valley. So let's go over here to Cherokee County and Etowah County. These storms, thankfully, not as intense as they were. The hail threat may have come down slightly from the golf ball size that we were seeing up around Albertville, but let's go in close here. Tremendous storm out here on 283, just up there toward the Alexis community, Pine Grove Baptist Church, down to the Center Airport. Got a couple of reports of some pea-size hail from around the Leesburg community. Worst of it is now passing Leesburg and headed out toward Forney in eastern Cherokee County. You got the storm over northern Etowah. Another storm up here in eastern Morgan County that's coming over the same areas. You saw a new severe thunderstorm warning go up there that includes Morgan City, the city of Gunnersville, Asbury, and then over toward Whiten in western part of DeKalb County. All this eventually is going to make its way down toward the Birmingham metro area between now and about 10 p.m. Large hail, the primary threat here tonight. There also may be some wind gusts over 58. We've had a few reports of that up in North Alabama so far this evening. So here's the timeline. About 7 to 11 p.m., so close to the top of the hour, these storms are going to start getting farther and farther south, and then they move out of here later on tonight. Here's what simulated radar looks like. 8 o'clock, storms in Jefferson County, Tuscaloosa County, St. Clair, Talladega, Calhoun. Those move on down to the south. And finally, about 11 p.m., we'll be done with this severe weather threat. And Taylor, as we move past the severe weather, it's going to get a lot cooler again, too.
It's going to get cooler. We've got the chance for a few showers tomorrow, but nothing like what we're dealing with today. It is worth noting, if you're listening to us right now and you haven't already done so, good idea to go ahead and put that car in the garage or move it to a carport if you have the chance to here pretty soon before those storms keep moving southward across the rest of the area. But for tomorrow, a couple showers around. Temperatures are going to be noticeably cooler. We're going to be in the mid 60s through the afternoon. I wanted to show you what we are expecting in terms of the rain coverage, mainly during the afternoon and evening. Starting the day with a clear sky is going to be very quiet. As we approach lunchtime, clouds building in from the north, temperatures at that point reaching into the 60s, and then watch what happens. 3 p.m., a few spotty showers possible. Not everybody gets rain. This is not a severe threat. These are quick little showers that keep drifting towards the south through 6 p.m. and then eventually fade away after the sun goes down. So if you have Friday afternoon plans, just keep in mind you might be dodging a shower or two through the afternoon into the early evening. That is also true if you're headed to the home opener for the Stallions. Kickoff time 7 o'clock. At that point, small chance for a shower. After that, we're dry though, and look at these temperatures here. We're cooling into the low 50s by the time you are headed home from the game, so you're going to want an extra layer with you. For Saturday, we begin the day in the 30s and 40s. That's going to feel chilly. Then by the afternoon, we warm into the mid 60s, full sunshine. On Sunday, another chilly start to the day. 30s and 40s. There could even be some patchy frost both Saturday and Sunday morning for our typically cooler pockets. Not expecting a freeze though. Then look what happens Sunday afternoon. We return to the low 70s under sunshine. No threat of rain Saturday or Sunday. Into early next week, the weather's absolutely beautiful. We're tracking, I should say, our next round of rain with a few thunderstorms possible Thursday and Friday of next week. We're going to be watching that and timing out the exact arrival of that over the next couple of days.